The following is a special Wayne Hills Television sports presentation.
Welcome to the Ice Vault, located in our very own Wayne, New Jersey. Tonight we'll see a battle of crosstown rivals as your Wayne Hills Patriots take on the Wayne Valley Indians. I'm Nick Appaluccio here with Bobby Gross. So Bobby, with Wayne Hills having a rough season so far, being 0 wins, 2 losses, 1 tie, how do you think they're going to do this game?
I think they're going to do well. I think they're going to move the puck quickly, just use speed. That's the thing they got to utilize because they don't have much size.
I've seen all week, they've had some 5 a.m. practices, kids coming to my first period class, tired, dead tired. So I really think that these practices are going to help them during this game.
Yeah, definitely.
You have any key players for this game, Bobby?
I do. Josh, the brick wall Weinstein. Oh, last Friday against DePaul, 42 saves and only 2 goals. He is a legit brick wall. I think he could have a very good game tonight.
I'm going to go on the offensive side of the puck and say James Fatty. He was really Hill's savior in the DePaul game, well, other than Josh Weinstein having 1 goal, 1 assist. So I'm going to look for him to have a big game tonight. What's your final score on this game, Bobby?
I'm going to say 2-1 in Hill's favor, just because Weinstein's a beast.
I'm going to give Weinstein the shutout and say 1-0 Hills. So that'll do it for our pregame, and we'll be back after this break.
They fake it to the out man and they toss it right. 2-time DiBianca. DiBianca has room to run. Moving down the right side. 10, 5, touchdown. Tom DiBianca. His second touchdown of the game. Whoa, can he move?
And we're back at the Ice Vault for the start of this Wayne Hills Wayne Valley hockey game. As we heard the starting lines before for Wayne Hills and Wayne Valley, looks like Wayne Hills is going to get it early out of their zone. I see Valley with some puck movement around. Good clear by Matt Fantow. Looks like we have an offsides call.
Offsides. This Valley team just seems to overpower this Hills team from what I saw from that 19 seconds. But a nasty hit late on Matt Fantow.
One thing that's really noticeable to me is how many upperclassmen Wayne Valley has starting compared to Wayne Hills. Wayne Hills has a couple sophomores out there, but Wayne Valley, you can see, is mostly juniors and seniors, with one exception being number 13, Dan Happ. Or not number 13, I'm sorry. Number 6, Bobby Happ, the sophomore. Big hit there from number 10, Joe Lane.
Boom shakalaka.
I see the ball in Wayne Hills' zone. Wayne Valley trying to make something happen. Just seems that they can't. This Wayne Hills defense has been locked down for this first minute and 10 seconds. Wayne Hills looks like they're on a fast break. Looks like we're going to have a one-on-one right here. Troy Zaffino with the shot off Wayne Valley defender number 26, Rob Saloom.
Ooh. I thought that was tripping right there, but I guess the refs didn't see it.
The race for the puck goes in favor of Drew Garrison, the Wayne Hills defenseman. As you see him, he's going to try to clear this one out. Fooling around with the ball and back at Hills' net.
Hills is being very cautious with the puck, trying to not to make any mistakes that they'll have to pay later.
We look like we might have our first sub in the game. Number 21, James Fatty, has just entered. I actually hit on the sideline for James Fatty.
You know, just some messing around in the corner. The usual.
One of these teams, it seems like an even game to me so far, Bobby, throughout these first 2 minutes.
It's been a very close game for the past 2 minutes.
Big hit on the sideline, number 13,
Oh.
John Stessel.
Oh, what a save by the brick wall. He is good. He is good.
Looks like we're going to have a line change in here. Something I have to make a note of is that number 21, James Fatty, and number 13, John Stessel, They have BBs on the back of their helmet, referring to the Bash Bros, as people may know is from the Mighty Ducks. So, you know, that's always some nice team chemistry to see.
Oh, yeah. I compare Josh Weinstein to Greg Goldberg. And an icing was just called on the Wayne Hills team.
Brett Goldberg, great goalie from the Mighty Ducks.
Oh, amazing. I mean, that Mighty Ducks team was some team.
So we'll have a face-off in Wayne Hills territory. We're going to see Kyle Blazier and number 5, Alex Bacon, go for it. It seems to be that Kyle Blazier won that one. Joey Lane now taking the puck up. Knocks over his own player, it seems to be. Number 26, Sam Finkler. Puck in center ice. Number 9, Nick Herman.
Ooh.
Big hit. Joey Lane just laying kids out like it's his business.
Yeah. He'd have a pretty successful business because he's just laying kids out left and right.
Fight for the puck on the sideline goes in favor of the Indians. Here it looks like we'll have Drew Garrison look for the clear. Nice pass up the sideline. Looks like there's some pushing going around. Bobby, I'm sure these fans noticed that this is a crosstown rivalry, and these teams have only played each other once every year, being the Mayor's Cup. And now I'm almost positive they get 4 games this year to play each other.
It's exciting, but I kind of don't like it as much.
Hit there from the small man, number 23, Owen Bizik, only a freshman.
Like I was saying, I like the Mayor's Cup, but like this year, they're playing so often, it's not as special.
It's not gonna have as much meaning to it.
Yeah. But like I was saying with this Hills team, they are really small. Like Owen and Kyle Blazer.
Sam Finkler.
Yeah, they're just a small team, but they compensate with that with the speed.
Some leverage too they could get on players. You know, get them at the hip. Looks like we're gonna have a power play. Number 27, the penalty called on Mike Altiro. He'll be out for 2 minutes. Wayne Hills will be playing a man down. Some action in front of the Wayne Hills net. As you see, Wayne Valley trying to make something happen. Gets it out to number 17, Kevin Shuey. Back inside. This seems to be a very personal game as you see the hit by the assistant captain, number 6, Ian Cleary. As you see a lot of hits from Wayne Hills coming so far.
Honestly, I didn't know there was this much hitting in high school.
We're looking at a hook right there. But you know what? It doesn't look like Valley's getting the call. As you've seen for these first 5 minutes, definitely a personal game. There's a lot of rivalry involved in this. A lot of maybe revenge involved in this. Maybe if someone disobeyed someone, something along those lines for the Wayne Hills and Wayne Valley teams.
Definitely. I honestly didn't know there was this much hitting in high school. I thought it was more of a quiet game. And Ian Cleary was just sent for a 2-minute penalty, so they'll be playing 2 men down.
Looks like Wayne Hills throughout these next 2 minutes, they're just going to try to clear it. I mean, they're 2 men down. They have 3 men on the ice as compared to Wayne Valley's 5. Yeah. Joe Lane with the nice clear. Looks like the goalie's not going to let that one go for icing. Nate Kolodenko, and they'll play it. With all this hitting involved, Bobby, I read an interesting topic today that is fighting a good thing in hockey? We haven't seen any this game so far, but we've seen a lot of hits to what could lead to fights.
It's not needed, but I think it adds a little something to the sport. It adds that little extra aggression and gets players riled up. It's good momentum.
The save by Josh Weinstein.
Oh, he's such a brick wall.
Wayne Hills, that line shift, 3 players in. James Benfatti is one of them. Number 2, AJ Riccardi looks like he's in also. And we're going to go with number 8, Kevin Ellis, the assistant captain. You know, back to the fighting thing. Hockey, it's really only a step down from UFC if you think about it.
Basically, yeah.
So I think fighting is a very good thing in hockey. It keeps the sport interesting.
Yeah, it keeps the fans into it. And there's only 3 more seconds left on
Michael Tiro's penalty play. The face-off in favor of Wayne Hills, it looks like. Nice shot on goal, saved by Josh Weinstein. 2 saves so far in this game, we can count. Wayne Hills now only playing a player down, as we see number 24, Kyle Blazier, enter the game. Some action going around the net.
Hills has got to do something on defense. The puck's just in their zone so much. They need to give Josh a little break.
As you said before, the 42 saves in the DePaul game, it didn't really seem like his defense was doing anything for him. 42 saves, 42 shots on goal is a lot in a hockey game, if fans don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
So Wayne Hills with one of those players back in with only 20 seconds until Ian Cleary, a replacement, will come back in. We'll look to get some of their momentum back. Puck around, shot on goal. Another save by Josh Weinstein. Another shot on goal. It would look like a goal for Wayne Valley. That's going to be for number 11, Nick Skurlick, the sophomore.
You know, it's unfortunate. Josh fell on the other side. They hooked it around, a great pass. So had a great shot, and they scored.
If you're going to want to score in a hockey game, you're going to have to make the goalie trip somewhere. That's pretty much the only way to score, unless you're going to put a big, powerful slap shot on him that's going to scare him.
Yeah.
Wayne Valley with the puck again. 2-on-1. Wayne Hills has the 2. Back in their zone again. Number 13, John Stessel, with some action down there.
And Dean Cleary is out of the penalty box, so Hills will play with full strength.
Unfortunate enough was that Ian Cleary, it looked like he might have had 2, maybe even 1 seconds left on his penalty play, right when his power play, excuse me, right when they were right when they scored that goal.
Whoa.
Hit on the sideline. All right, we have a 2-on-2 right here. Tries to take him out is the Wayne Valley defender, number 13, Adam Adele.
I think a major disadvantage for this Hills team is these Valley defenders are very talented.
Oh!
And they hit hard, very hard.
Number 4, Chris Regosa with the hit. These Valley players look like they're not going to leave anything on the ice for this game. They're just going to hit and keep on hitting. You see number 24 for Valley, Josh West, the senior, taking it with the save by Josh Weinstein.
Taylor Berkowitz needs to find some way to just put pressure on this Wayne Valley goalie, and he's not really doing anything. I don't know what they need to do, but he needs to fix it somehow.
One thing I saw on these Wayne Hills lines is that they're composed both of small and big players, and I think that they just need to make one big line with all big players maybe for this game. As you see, number 18 and now Tom Fernicola getting some playing time. Hit right there, number 10, Joe Lane. He looks like he's been hitting a lot this game. Yeah. You know, he looks like about the biggest player on this Wayne Hills team.
Yeah. These teams are playing dirty. I've seen several trips, several dirty plays.
You got Ian Cleary hitting it. Taken away quickly by Bobby Happ, the sophomore.
Boom shakalaka.
John Stessel, one member of the Bash Brothers, with the big hit there. And there's James McFadden, the other one, with a failed attempt at the hit.
I think this might be worse than UFC. I'm not gonna lie. This is an intense brawl going on.
Anytime you go to a Wayne Hills, Wayne Valley game in any sport, there's going to be some vengeance in it.
Definitely.
Wayne Valley trying to put a shot on net. Ian Cleary hits him down. Looks like number 23, Owen Bizik's going to try to take it up ice. And we have a race for the puck. James McFadden and number 24, Josh West. Josh West without his stick. Looks like he's just hitting just a hit.
I really didn't know you could just keep playing without a stick, but Josh West just kept going and going at this Wayne Hills team.
One thing I don't like to see, you see number 23, Owen Bizik. Yeah. Probably he's not even 5 foot, and you see him getting knocked around so much.
That's the price you got to pay for playing varsity hockey.
That's right, John. Bobby. As you see, Wayne Hill's player loses his glove, and apparently you can play without a glove, too. Me and Bobby both playing baseball. You can't really play without any of the equipment losing. Maybe a shoe once in a while, but you don't see it that much.
Yeah.
Shot on goal, saved by Josh Weinstein. Oh. Looks like we're going to have a face-off.
This Valley goalie is not getting a lot of action. I mean, if Hills gets a shot, I think they might be able to take advantage of that opportunity just because the Valley goalie hasn't been getting a lot of action and he might be a little rusty.
Yeah, you see the puck's mostly been on the Wayne Hills defensive side of the ice here. As you see, this might about to change this play, but stolen away by the Wayne Valley defender, number 17, Kevin Shuey. Josh Weinstein looks like he'll wrap this one around the net, right to Joey Lane looking for the clear. One thing that, you know, it's always cold in an ice rink, but it's definitely better than playing pond hockey right now because it is freezing outside.
It's a breezer outside, definitely. An offside was just called on Wayne Valley.
See some line changes going on in here. Face off in favor of Valley, it looks like. As we see number 2, AJ Riccardi, is going to try to look for the clear.
Now they're just looping it around behind the net. They gotta do something.
I think they're really just trying to get out of this first period with only one goal. You know, it doesn't matter if they get a goal as long as they don't give up any more. We're going to have a 2-on-1 here. This looks pretty exciting, but Joe Lane races back there to even up the odds.
Whoa.
Taken down big, number 9, Drew Garrison with the takedown. Wayne Hills looks like with the chance to score. Joe Lane just can't get the center on. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bobby, but it looks like Wayne Hills has the biggest and the smallest player out on the ice right now.
I don't need to correct you because you're right.
Shot on goal. Goal by Wayne Valley. Wayne Valley with the nice deke into the right side, right where Josh Weinstein wasn't.
The brick wall has to step up his game. I mean, it's not his fault. The defense is struggling, but I mean, to be great, you need to do great things.
The goal looks like number 8, the junior, Nick Maffei, scoring. If this Wayne Hills team's going to want to win, they're definitely going to have to give their goalie, Josh Weinstein, a break and bring it on to Wayne Valley's side of the ice.
One of the main problems is even if Wayne Hills gets onto their side of the ice, the defense is able to stop them. I mean, I don't think they have had one shot on goal. It's a problem.
Definitely is a problem because you can't win unless you shoot in the goal.
True.
Defense can only take you so far. I see a face-off will go into the Wayne Valley territory.
They need to take advantage of this opportunity.
This looks like a chance for Wayne Hills to put a goal in. Number 19, Tom Vaccaro, looks like he wins that one. Wayne Hills was trying to put it over, but tipped by the Wayne Valley forward.
An offside called on Wayne Valley.
Another line change. One thing, me playing pond hockey as a kid down at Lions Head Lake, you know, you don't really have a lot of line changes and stops because the puck will go, I don't know, 100 yards into the distance and you're going to have to wait and walk for it. But in here, you know, you're playing in a circular rink where the puck's not going to get out very often, and I can imagine how tired these players get.
Yeah, definitely.
James Benfatti with the big hit on number 5, Alex Bacon. Looks like we're going to have another face-off.
This Valley team, they were prepared for today. They were definitely prepared.
I think that if Wayne Hills got out of this period 2-0, it still wouldn't be a win. 1-0, it's a close game. It's a chance to come back, but 2-0, that's just a big deficit to overcome.
It's a long game. We still got 42 minutes to play. 42 minutes that's a lot of time. Trust me, I know.
Definitely a lot of time in hockey. As you see, the first goal scored within the first 5 minutes of the game. Wayne Hills puts 2 of those in. Bang, we're at a tie game. Wayne Hills now trying to clear it out of their zone, give Josh Weinstein a break. He seems like he's had to...
Oh, maybe an opportunity here for Cleary.
To Owen Bizik, but pass
He shouldn't have
stolen by
passed it
Wayne
there.
Valley. Ian Cleary, being a junior, he's got to learn just to take charge and just go for the goal. They always talk about not being a selfish player, but sometimes it's better to be selfish than to give up a pass.
Yeah, he's got to work on that. I mean, he's going to have to step up next year after Fantal leaves, and he's going to be the big man in charge.
Definitely. As it looks right now, it's Ian Cleary and Kevin Ellis being the assistant captains. One of them is going to be captain. So we're going to have to see one of them step up and play big.
And a nice save by Brickwall.
He hasn't looked so much like a brick wall this game, Bobby. Well, you can't really say that. It's been a lot of his defense, but still, 2 goals, that doesn't look too good on your record.
I know, but I can't get rid of the nickname now. I mean, it's stuck on.
You already used it. You can't go back on yourself.
Yep.
So face off. Wayne Hills looks like they're trying to make something happen. Pass up, can't be handled by Troy Zaffino. They'll get all the players on the other side of the blue line to avoid the offsides, but it's stolen by Wayne Valley. Number 7, Zach Morrison, going up with it. Stolen by Troy Zaffino. And then the pass was didn't lead him. Number 2, AJ Riccardi's trying to go for the puck. Hits off the net. One thing in hockey, that's the same in football. As we have a one-on-one breakaway, I'll get back to that. Saved by Josh Weinstein, and then hit into the boards is number 9, Drew Garrison. Okay, so back to, you have to lead your players, your teammates with your passes, or else you're just going to throw them all the way off momentum.
Yeah, that's the one thing that Wayne Hills hasn't been doing today.
Another goal. Goal scored by number 13, Adam Adele.
It was off the deflection from Troy Zaffino.
Troy Zaffino, you saw without his stick in that play, he tried to make it a spectacular play, tried to catch with his bare hand, and that ended up hurting Wayne Hills and giving up a goal. 3-0 in this first period. I think we could call this game a blowout so far.
I don't think we can. I think they're totally in it. They need 1 goal, then momentum's back on their side. Boom.
A big thing in all these games is how the crowd's in the game and how the momentum shifts your way.
Hockey's a big momentum game.
As you see, you can get physical in hockey. One big hit may be able to spark this Wayne Hills team into maybe scoring a goal.
Definitely.
As we are inching the end of this first period, Wayne Hills, looks like Wayne Valley's just going to let him maybe behind the net. And that'll bring us to the end of our first period with the Wayne Valley Indians beating the Wayne Hills Patriots 3-0. And we'll be back right after this break. As we're starting the second period right now, we have a very special guest with us, fellow announcer John Vitas. How you doing, John?
Good to be here, Nick.
So, how do you think this game's been turning out so far? I mean, what is Wayne Hills' problem?
Well, you know, on their forwards are just not playing a good game right now. I mean, their defense is doing their best, but when they get control of the puck, they're just flicking it down into Valley's end and giving themselves a chance to catch their breath. When their forwards control the puck, they need to take it down the ice and really control the action and push the tempo a little bit.
You know what, John? Great words there. I totally agree with you. Wayne Hills seems like they're just trying to catch breathers every so often. They can't be doing that. They have to get the ball onto their offensive side. So as we see, Ian Clewe's going to try to take the puck up. Again, Wayne Hills just looks like they're playing lackadaisical. Wayne Valley with looks like another shot on goal attempt. But Joe Lane diving like a Superman saves it.
I like that dive. That was a nice dive. I'm not going to lie, that was nice.
Another shot on goal and a goal for Wayne Valley. Number 24, Josh West, the senior.
Brick wall, he has to work on, he's got to do something. Brick
John-
wall's scaring me.
John, what do you think about that goal?
Well, I mean, Nick, not much Wayne Hills could do a little collapse in the defense there. Josh White took it in and going top shelf. But, I mean, the pressure's all on Wayne Hills now. They're back on their heels, 4-0. They're going to have to look up now. The goal by Wayne Valley is going to put this game at a 4-0
Score. So, switching sports, seeing as this game's not really turning out too good for the Wayne Hills fans. As you see the save by Nate Kolodenko, number 35. So, John, how did the basketball team do?
Well, Nick, I was in Patterson today for
Goal by Wayne Hills. Goal by Wayne Hills. That'll put this game at 4-1.
They're back in it. They are back in it.
I can't get the number right now. It looks like to be number 24 for Wayne Hills. Number 24. It looks to be scoring the goal, but we'll get the confirmation on that in a minute. Kyle Blazier, number 24. So yeah, reversing what I said about Wayne Hills Sports not doing too good, because that could be the momentum shifter that they needed. How did the basketball team do?
All right, Nick. Well, as I was saying, I went to the basketball game today as Troy Zaffino takes a little shot here. It's saved, but I went to Patterson today for the opening game of the season for Wayne Hills. They took on a JFK team that's ranked in the top 5 in the state, so they looked to be overmatched. Wayne Hills was way overmatched in the first half. They came out with an awful first quarter, a lot of turnovers. Their young guards, Matt Heskin, Sam Pressler, the juniors, really looked like deer in headlights early on in the game. They caught their breath as they went into the second half, but they were just down by 25 at the half. I mean, this kid from Kennedy, Stewart, put up 33 points, and they just really controlled the game from start to finish. But just like to report that Chris Fonte put up 22 points, and Joe Brando was 6 for 8 from downtown. So we look to see
Cool stuff, cool stuff. Let's get back to the game. Oh my God, brick wall. Oh, brick wall.
3 saves by Josh Weinstein.
I don't think a brick wall could have made those saves, but Josh Weinstein did.
John, anything to say on that?
Well, I mean, Josh Weinstein's really the senior leader of this team. I mean, this is a young team. There's a lot of sophomores, only a couple seniors. So, I mean, Josh Weinstein's the guy that's going to need to step up for them this year. And, I mean, he's following in the footsteps of his brother last year. He's really filled that hole at goalie real well. And with even if you're overmatched on the ice, a goalie could really make up for that with saves. So, I mean, right now, Hills is getting outshot 16-3, but Weinstein has stopped 12 of those.
All right, John, good words from that. As we see, John has to go now. Seems like a bathroom break. As we see, big hit on the sideline for number 10, Ryan Gomez. Looks like Wayne Hills is going to get this game even up with a power play.
And Joey Lane's in the penalty box.
Joey Lane in the penalty box, and the other number 10 for Wayne Valley, Ryan Gomez, looks like he'll join him. So we have a nice 4-on-4 matchup here. This will turn out to be an exciting 2 minutes right here.
Burke must have said something. He's got these players riled up. They've already gotten 3 shots. And, maybe something will happen.
Looking for...
Much more. They're putting a lot more pressure on this Valley goalie.
As we see, Joe Lane's in 2 minutes for slashing. And Ryan Gomez is in 2 minutes for boarding. So both seem to be hit calls. So you can see the vengeance in these teams trying to beat each other. As you see now, James Vinfatti's going to try to take the puck up. Hits off the boards, trying to make something happen.
But I'm definitely impressed by this Hills team. They're coming back. They're putting more guys back on defense, and it's showing.
You know, Bobby, one thing I never understood about hockey. Oh, James Vinfatti hits him down. The shot on goal is a goal for number 21, James Vinfatti.
It's all about the momentum.
Wayne Hills, different team in this second period. As you see, James Fatty knocking over the defender like Brandon Jacobs does to his defenders. And right through the 5-hole on number 35, Nate Kolodenko.
They are back in this game, and I'm quite excited.
This looks like a totally different Wayne Hills team this second period.
And I'm a guy who likes the ratios, and their ratio of shots to goals is 50.
It's much better
50%.
it's much better than Wayne Valley's. Wayne Valley's being only 25. As you see with a little, I want to say ballerina twirl there.
I like those.
For number 13, John Stessel.
Hockey's a very graceful game. I feel like figure skaters will be very good at it.
So before interrupted by the goal by James Fatty, well, not interrupted, but a better word for that, which I don't know. But I really never understood about hockey how you could take players from the bench mid-score and put them in. As you see some action going down on the boards. Josh Weinstein with the save.
Brick Wall has stepped up his game, and he is fired up. This whole Wayne Hills team is fired up. But back to the comment about switching teams. Like when the puck's back on defense, they switch offensive lines, and when it's on offense, they try and the defenders move up, and that gives them an opportunity to go out and substitute the defense.
You know what? Thanks, Bobby. I didn't know that. As you see, another save. It looks like Wayne Valley tried to poke it in.
Oh,
Josh Weinstein with the stop again.
Oh, I love Brick Wall. He just adds something to the game. He makes every play so exciting, and I don't know if that's a great thing for a goalie to do. But he's all over the place. He stepped up his game.
Totally against our predictions. It looks like this is a highly offensive game.
It's a high-scoring affair.
As we thought that Josh Weinstein was going to have a big game, and so is Nate Kolodenko, the Wayne Valley goalie.
Well, Josh Weinstein is having a good game. Well, since
You can't take away from good game. As the slap shot, it looks like the number 9 for Wayne Hills is saved. The slap shot hit in by number 9, Drew Garrison. We've heard his name a few times with hits, shots. Seems to be having a good game.
He's a senior who you haven't heard much about, but he's got something. He's got that fire that I like. I like the fire.
One thing that I like to say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Or if it's not broken, don't fix it. And we really haven't seen Drew Garrison come out that much this game.
Yeah.
So it seems to be having a great game. As you see, the pass stolen by number 24.
Oh, and a 2-on-1.
2-on-1 for Wayne Hills. Troy Zaffino with the shot on net. Stick save and a beauty by Nate Kolodenko.
I like that because the goalie was anticipating that he was going to pass it for a one-timer. Zaffino held on to it, shot it. He didn't score necessarily, but it was still a very nice play.
You know, last period we had a breakaway for Wayne Hills where Ian Cleveland went with the pass instead of the shot, and you saw how that ended up. So
Yeah.
maybe sometimes being selfish is a little bit better.
Yeah, definitely.
As you see, Wayne Hills trying to make something happen in Wayne Valley zone. James Fatty seems to be deking out a few defenders. Attempted center, no good.
The main thing here is Hills is keeping it in Valley's zone because I think Valley's only gotten like 3 shots in this period, and Hills has gotten in 7. So I like those odds.
It's been a really great offensive half for Hills, and not to take away from the offensive half, but their defense has been great too. As you see, Joey Lane's going to look to clear it out. Hits Nick Skurlick in the making, in the action of it.
Oh, I heard a little trash talk there. I kind of like it.
Looking for the penalty there. Knowing Joe Lane and Nick Skurlick, I know that they played hockey together as kids. Maybe some vengeance going on now. Hockey, well, not to say it's not a girl sport, but it's not a girly girl sport. As you might have heard girls just scream, but I know this Wayne Hills team had 2 girls on their team last year, maybe even 3.
Yeah, they had solid. The girls were solid players, but they decided not to play this year, and Brick Wall with another save.
Glove save.
This team has had a lot of fire. I like it. They've been putting a lot of pressure on them. And also I like how the offensive guys are going back on defense and putting a lot of pressure on the goalie. And I mean, taking away pressure from Weinstein.
Wayne Hills is going to try to clear this out. Having none of that, and a stick save for Josh Weinstein. Wayne Valley looks like
He
they're
likes to
gonna
be
get-
called Brick Wall.
I think I'll start referring to him as the brick wall. You know, Bobby really caught on that nickname for him. As LeBron James, as to King James, we want to say Josh Weinstein is to the brick wall.
Exactly.
You could even see LeBron James as the King Akron, or the Akron King now, as you see a couple nickname changes for him. Hit up there, caught by AJ Riccardi, but quickly taken away.
That was a hard hit.
Looks like we're gonna have a line change here for Wayne Hills and Valley.
My God, this is a hard-hitting affair. I am utterly shocked. It's incredible. There's so much trash talking. I love this rivalry. I mean, if these teams played only once a year, I think it might be the most intense thing ever. But whoever wins tonight's game, the other team will be looking out for blood. And Hills clears the puck.
Touched by a Wayne Valley defender, so we're not gonna see icing there. Looks like Wayne Hills might get a face-off in their territory.
That's clutch. They were in their zone for a while, and I mean, the defense did a great job of just keeping it away from the middle and making sure no one got a clear shot. But clearing that definitely helped. And Valley brings it back, but still not getting a solid chance.
Ever since making the comment about how Valley hasn't been getting a lot of shots, they seem to get a couple shots on goal. Looks like
I think one main thing that they're doing is they're watching out for the middle of the ice. It's been I think that was one of the key things on their defense, and now they're doing like a triangle formation on defense, and it's definitely helping. Whoa, that was a close one.
just wide right. It seems to kick off of one of the Wayne Hills defenders, possibly Joey Lane, number 10, just to miss the goal. Yeah, but the middle of the ice is definitely the danger zone for Wayne Valley. You see, both of their goals have been scored. Both of Wayne Hills' goals have been scored from the middle, and it looks like both of Wayne Valley's goals were scored from the sides. See Wayne Valley trying to make something happen. This Wayne Hills defense seems to be locked down. And a glove save. Looked like a catcher back there, Josh Weinstein.
Oh my God, he should be a baseball catcher. He's so good. I mean, he is the brick wall.
He's the brick wall. Maybe he has a little net in him. You know what? Who knows? Looks like a line change will come here. James McFadden will be taking the face-off now in Hills' territory. James McFadden just trying to muscle his way in there for the face-off. Missed swing by Dan West, the freshman.
And Ben Fatty clears it.
Fight for the puck. Wayne Valley seems to win it. Wayne Valley is dribbling up. Number 17 there, Kevin Shuey, seems to get past almost every Wayne Hills forward to get into their side.
And Hills is back to full strength after the Anthony Riccardi penalty. Ooh, a close pass there, but no Valley player was there to receive it. That was almost a goal.
That was pretty close. Ian Clee with the hit up. Taken away by the Wayne Valley defender. You know, Bobby, we haven't seen a lot of hitting in this second half of the second period. Seems like these teams have calmed down, maybe got a warning from the ref.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like Hills was focused a little too much on it, and I mean, you've seen what happened.
Shot on goal saved by Matt Weinstein. Josh Weinstein, I'm sorry.
Matt was his brother. He was very good. But Brickwall is just doing a great job tonight.
He seems to be using every piece of padding that he has on that body.
Yeah.
We see a 6 save from him, glove save, leg save. Pretty next we'll be seeing a save right off the helmet. Hit down, number 12, Matt Humsey, the senior for Valley with the hit. It looks like getting some vengeance for him is James Fatty, number 21. Oh,
Ooh,
maybe
that was
not a
risky
smart
by
move.
Josh Weinstein.
Maybe not a smart move by Josh Weinstein to hit it right back into that Wayne Valley defender.
Got to pay a little more attention.
Looks like number 12 there, Matt Humsey, got double teamed by the Wayne Hills defenders.
The puck's dug against the wall, and 4 players are fighting for it.
2 Wayne Hills, 2 Wayne Valley. Whoever's going to get it, it's up to me, but it's fun to see those. Wayne Hills looks like they're going to come out on top with it. And from one Bash brother to another, John Stessel passes it to James Fatty.
And Ian Cleary with a pretty far shot. Tries to score, but unfortunately can't.
On those plays, really, I'd like to see maybe Ian Cleary slow it down a little bit, wait for more of his teammates there. I mean, we go back to being selfish. There's times to be selfish, and there's times to not be selfish, and that was definitely a time not to be selfish.
Definitely, but I also thought he could have maybe charged the goalie, put a little pressure on him, keep the puck in the zone, in the crease.
Very rarely are you going to see a blue line shot made in hockey. I mean, watching professional hockey, there was one made not a few nights ago, but that's the only one I've seen on the season. Oh, big hit for Chris Ragoso, Wayne Valley.
Troy Zafino with a shot, but doesn't hit the goal. Ooh,
Almost see a goal there for Wayne Hills. Looks like he did a little
dance there.
dance.
I think it hit off the top crossbar.
Almost going bar down there. See, Wayne Valley's just going to try to get it out of that zone. In this period, Wayne Hills has seemed, I want to say, either tripled or quadrupled their shots on goal, which has definitely seemed to be a factor in this half.
Well, yeah, they definitely did. I really don't think they got any shots on goal last period. Oh no, I think they got 3 shots. So they tripled their amount. They have 9 shots now.
So we see hit to the boards. Number 15, Matt Fantow, the captain, laying out some punishment for him. One thing I like to mention, you see Nick Maffei, number 8 for Wayne Valley. Look at that neon green face mask that he has on.
And there was just a massive hit laid down. Both of the guys got leveled. It was awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it was awesome.
One thing that I would say, shot on goal, saved
Brick wall's on.
having a period.
For those of you joining us, there's 3:34 left in the second period. Wayne Valley's beating Wayne Hills 4-2, but Wayne Hills has made a nice comeback. You always need enough oomph. Yeah.
Save again.
They need to clear the puck out. This is starting to look like the first quarter where the puck was just always in the Wayne Hill zone.
That is definitely Wayne Hills' downfall, is when the puck is in their side for long amounts of time. You get the defense up and tired, the goalie starts to,
Yeah.
and when that happens, if you're going to go save where the puck isn't, it's going to be a goal.
Oh!
Breakaway here, number 27.
Ah.
It's stolen by Wayne Valley.
That was actually a nice shot. It got to the goalie, so it wasn't an icing call. And I mean, it gave them a little bit of a break. They were able to make a couple line changes.
Jason Fatty trying to dance around the puck to Ian Cleary, the assistant captain, with the shot on goal. Stick save, not a call down. but it seems like Wayne Hills territory. We're nearing the end of this second period, Bobby. That's just an unnecessary shot.
Yeah, I think he was hoping for the rebound from Clewy, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Or Clewy got a shot off, but it wasn't anything special.
But as I was saying, nearing the end of the second period, I think both teams are just going to try to come up with this one. Wayne Hills will be happy being down 2 goals, seeing as they scored 2 this period, and Wayne Valley will definitely be happy being up 2 goals.
Definitely.
Looks like a cross check there.
I think it was James Benfatti headed it to the. He tried to push one of the Valley guys onto the Wayne Hills bench, so I mean, if you're gonna get a penalty, you're gonna get it that way.
Definitely not a place one of the Wayne Valley players wants to be right now. He's on that Wayne Hills bench.
Definitely. This Wayne Hills team is vicious.
They may look small, but they can tackle fun. John Mostessa looking for the clear out. Looks like Nick Kaldenko's gonna let this one roll. That's a defender. John is his friend's called. Sorry if you guys know that, but John the defender. Action going on in the lane. Oh, but it's taken away. Shot on goal, and it's a goal for Wayne Valley. Number 7, Zach Morrison, the sophomore, with the goal.
Can't stop them all. Can't stop them all.
I mean, 30 shots on goal, that's a lot.
It is.
It's not even the third period yet, and you have 30 shots on goal. I mean, in the whole game against the Paul, Matt Weinstein only had 42 saves. How many saves are you asking Matt Weinstein to get this game?
Well, it's actually Josh Weinstein. It's no problem. You can just refer to him as Rick Wall. It's probably easier. I think they're just trying to chew the clock right now. Just try. Oh, and he got decked, and he is hurt.
He looks injured.
He is hurt. I'm hurt watching that.
Drew Garrison, number 9. Big hit into the boards. Looks like here comes Taylor Berkowitz coming out to see him.
Oh my God, he got hit hard.
He'll take a seat for that one.
I think it was payback from the Benfatti hit. He tried to push him onto the Valley bench, and he got caught between him and the wall.
Wayne Valley going to try to score another goal for this half. And that nears the end, and that's the end of the second period. I'm sorry. Score now is 5 Wayne Valley putting up 1 that period, and 2 Wayne Hills, who put up 2 early in that period. So, Bobby, what does Wayne Hills have to do right now?
They need to put a lot of pressure on this Wayne Valley defense and this Wayne Valley goalie. If not, they're not going to win.
Sorry.
They got to keep it out of their zone. They gotta just push the puck. Just try and do it any way they can.
We've seen this Wayne Valley goalie, Nate Kolodenko. He has flaws in him. Wayne Hills just has to look to exploit him. So it looks like we'll see Wayne Hills players. Looks like it's going to be taking the locker room. So we'll be right back for the third period of action here at the Ice Vault after these messages.
Corrado. Here's Campbell. Campbell centering Licio. Off his stick, Licio falls down. Beautiful pass from Campbell. Licio not able to hang on to it. Axelman in the corner. Axelman, nice moves. Centers to Licio. And Wayne Hills puts it away. Wayne Hills puts it away. Albert Campbell, his 4th goal. It's absolutely crazy at the Ice Vault. Wayne Hills, your 2005 NBIL Ice Hockey Championship. Albert Campbell, 4 goals. For the Patriots, 6 goals. Campbell, the sophomore. What else can you say but wow?
Welcome back to the start of this third period here at the Ice Vault. We have Wayne Valley up 5-2 in this crosstown rivalry. Bobby, what have you gotten from these first 2 halves of hockey?
Sorry, what'd you say?
What have you gotten from these first 2 periods of hockey?
You know, this Valley team, I think they might be a little more talented, but this Hills team's got a little more fire. And I think I like the fire.
we've seen that there's flaws in Nate Kolodenko, the goalie. As you see, almost a quick goal there. Quick save by Josh Weinstein.
The brick wall's back.
But we saw flaws in Nate Kolodenko in the beginning of the second period. If Hills can find those, I think that they could put on a few quick goals and possibly send this one into overtime.
Definitely. And I think Mr. Taylor Berkowitz is good at firing up his team. I mean, he did a good job in the second period, and they scored 2 goals quick. Scored 2 more goals, and they're right back in this game.
I really think fatigue is going to start setting in too.
Oh,
You know,
definitely.
Whatever team gets tired first, if Wayne Valley gets tired early enough, Wayne Hills has a chance to win.
Even if they don't get tired, Wayne Hills has a shot to win. You know.
So we see some action going down there, Wayne Hills territory. One thing Wayne Hills was not able to do in the first period was keep it out of their
Zone.
out of the offensive zone. They seem to do that pretty well in the second period until about the last 2 minutes. So if they want to win this game, they're definitely going to need to do that.
Well, I think the fatigue's setting in now. Both teams are playing pretty tired.
Looks like we're going to have a 2-on-2 right here. Coming up fast behind. Shot on goal. Looks like it was saved by one of the Wayne Valley defenders. Seems like number 6 for Wayne Valley, Bobby Happ. He can skate, man. He just came flying up behind Wayne Hills.
He's a sneaky boy. He's a very sneaky boy.
Joe Lane from defense taking it up to the offensive side of the puck. Wayne Hills is going to look to clear this one, get it back on their offensive side. Stolen away by number 24 for Wayne Valley, Josh West, the senior. Nice pass in by Ian Cleary, the assistant captain, to Joe Lane. Joe Lane looked for the center, but it's taken away by the Wayne Valley defender, number 24, Josh West. Ian Cleary, big hit on Josh West.
Unfortunately, on that great pass, Lane wasn't able to receive it correctly, and unfortunately got out of his reach.
You see, already in the beginning of this third period, there's been a lot of big hits.
Yeah.
You know, ending the second period with Drew Gerson getting hurt from one of these hits. It seems like this Wayne Hills team might be fired up by that and possibly, I don't want to say try to injure a Wayne Valley player, but maybe try to send a message to them. As you see the cross attempt failed by James Fatty. Shot on goal, wide left, James Fatty. So you see, Wayne Hills before, but now you see Wayne Valley just get it out, give themselves a breather. We're going to see them trying to clear the puck a lot during this half, seeing that they're already up 3 goals. Oh! Hitting him like it's nobody's business. James Fatty with a little message to Wayne Valley.
He's been playing with a lot of fire today, and I like it.
You saw him in the penalty box earlier for a cross check. It looks like he might be sending out for another trip to there. That's what it is. James Fatty looks like he's going into the penalty box again.
Wayne Hills has 12 minutes to score 3 goals. Can they do it?
If they do this, this is Boston Red Sox 2004 status. 3 goals in 12 minutes, down 3-0. As the shot
Deflects off the bar, and luckily Wayne Hills clears it, or out of the hot zone, as I like to call it.
the hot zone. Wayne Hills really wants to keep this away from the corners. That seemed to be Josh Weinstein's weak point.
Yeah. I think a major reason this Wayne Valley team's so good is, oh, nice block by the brick wall.
Covering up the 5-hole, that's definitely a huge thing that hockey goalies need to be worried about, is right through those legs is an easy shot to score if you don't cover it up.
Yeah, but like I was saying, this Wayne Valley team has has very good communication, which, as you and I know, you need.
In any sport, you know, whether it be hockey, baseball, football, you need communication. I've really seen a lot I like to see. Oh, hit on the goalie. Number 15 for Wayne Hills. Matt Fantow, the captain, hitting the goalie. Looks like he's not going out quiet.
Nah, this Wayne Hills team is going till the last second.
James Fatty's penalty time, just under a minute now. Looks like we're gonna have another penalty.
Yeah. I think it might be cross-checking. I'm not positive, but
That's what it looks like to be.
yeah.
As we see, the man who wears the C on his jersey, number 15, Matt Fantow, going into the penalty box.
I mean, with that fire that this Wayne Hills team has, you're also committing a lot of penalties, which hurt you in the long run.
Sometimes being too intense can be a bad thing. You know, you want to hit too much, and sometimes you just get caught with the cross check or maybe even the slash.
Well, I feel like that was a problem in the first period, that they tried to hit too much and they weren't worrying enough about the defense.
I think Wayne Hills more or less is just trying to leave a mark on this Wayne Valley team rather than beating them, as you see that shot just going wide right, top shelf.
Yeah, I concur.
Another shot saved by the brick wall, Josh Weinstein.
I mean, you look at the shot ratio, 3-1 Valley's out shooting Hills. It's a lot. I mean, that's something the Hills will need to work on throughout the year. Working on their defense, working on protecting the goalie, and making sure that they clear the zone. That's something I think they can take out of this game.
As you all know, as a shot on goal deflected to the left board. But we also know Wayne Valley and Wayne Hills are going to meet again this year. I'll stand corrected, but I have heard that they're going to play 4 times, counting this time. As you see, number 26 for Wayne Hills, Sam Fickler with the breakaway, just can't put it in. Oh, hit big. But as I was saying, they're going to meet maybe at least one more time this season. So I'd really like to see what this Wayne Hills team can improve on that meeting.
And James Benfatti is out of the penalty box, so now Hills is only one man down.
That's definitely going to be a big advantage for Hills, getting one of their players back in there. Yeah, but we'd love to be back with you here for this team's 2nd, 3rd, maybe even 4th meeting if they have that many.
Yeah. I'm excited to see the Mayor's Cup. I feel like there will be more fire in that game. I mean, it's hard to get more fire.
You know, the Mayor's Cup is always a big event in Wayne Sports. As you see, glove save by Josh Weinstein, getting it deflected off a player's stick. But you know, the Mayor's Cup is always a big event because you can see the attendance in that game. I was here last year. You can't even walk around behind the Wayne Valley goal in that sort of area. You can't even walk around. So compared to this game, that is definitely a bigger event.
And for this game, Valley's the home team, but for that game, Hills will be the home team. So I doubt it'll affect anything because the fans are all the same.
Oh. Looks like we got number 24 here on the breakaway, Kyle Blazier. You know he can move. He falls over, gets pushed from behind by number 3, Colin Newman. Looks like we have a slash there. I'll stand corrected, but we have Colin Newman in the penalty box for Wayne Valley for what seems to be a slash. As you see that Matt Fantow's penalty time is about to run out, Wayne Hills is going to be playing one man up, so maybe that can give him some momentum to possibly get one goal. I'm just noticing this, but something that you don't see a lot. I'm pretty sure I saw a C on number 10, Ryan Gomez, the junior's jersey, and you don't see a junior captain very often.
Not often, but you know, with hockey, I think it's effective because Sidney Crosby for the Pittsburgh Penguins, named captain at the age of 21, they won a Stanley Cup, so I think it's effective.
Yeah, you know that. Hockey really hasn't exploded in America like it has in countries like Sidney Crosby, you know, and countries like, sorry for saying Sidney Crosby Ransby, but countries like Canada, Russia, that's a big sport there, seeing that it's cold out a lot and there's a lot of places to play.
Hills is putting a little more pressure on this Valley team, but nothing that could be too effective.
Bobby, this might be them trying to put pressure on them. It could be a little too late.
I mean, unless they score a goal and then immediately score another one, I think they might be out of it. But you never know. It's hockey. You got to believe.
You can't say it's over till the fat lady sings.
Yep.
So we'll stand by that this game is still going to be won by Wayne Hills.
I mean, your mom's not singing anytime soon, so. Oh, man.
Number 13 there, John Stessel trying to make something happen. Wayne Hills looks like they got the ball in this Wayne Valley territory right now. Wayne Valley playing a man down. Colin Newman, number 3, out. Uh-oh. This could be bad now. Wayne Valley on the 2-on-2 breakaway, but Joe Lane, the sophomore defender, quickly takes it away. Troy Zaffino just dancing around defenders. Looks like he'll try to put the shot on, but it's blocked by Wayne Valley defender, number 8, Nick Maffei. You see the goalie, Nate Kolodenko, talking a lot. You know, as the catcher, seems to be the captain of the baseball team. You know, you could really say the same for hockey because they have a full view of the ice pretty much all the time. Wayne Hills trying to make something happen still, passing it back and forth.
And Hills changed their lines. Going to see a fresh set of legs.
People might not know it, but hockey, you know, it might just seem like skating around, but it's draining, it's tiring. I mean, you have to be moving your legs almost all the time during the sport.
I feel like it's the most difficult sport to play because you got to skate backwards and control the puck. And
You have to go away from what you're used to being walking and learn. Basically, you're like a baby learning how to walk when you're trying to learn to skate. As you see the shot on goal, pushed away by Josh Weinstein. It looks like James Fatty's going to have a one-on-one breakaway right here. Looks like he's going to try to put it in. James Fatty with a shot on goal right into. Oh, James Fatty hitting number 22 for Wayne
I like
Valley.
Fatty.
Dan
He's got some anger. He's got some fire.
Being friends with James, I know that he could get angry at any time. He's definitely got a lot of built up anger in him that could just explode at any minute into one of these Wayne Valley players.
When I see him in the hallway, he just scares me. He's just a scary kid.
Joe Lane hitting.
Boom shakalaka.
I feel like we've been seeing what we said before. It looks to be the biggest player on the ice. Joe Lane just hitting people into the boards left and right. John Stessel is going to look to clear this one out. Successfully doesn't, so. We're going to have an icing call right there in favor of Wayne Valley. So with this game winding down to 5:43, Wayne Hills is definitely going to need to make something happen within these next minute or two to make this game close.
Yeah, I feel like they probably won't make a big comeback right now, but if they score one more goal, it might give them a little momentum going into the next game. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Anything that's going to help the stats look good, you know.
It's all about the stats. No, it's not all about the stats.
It's all about.
The only stat that matters is the W.
Yeah, but for these Wayne Hills players, you know, maybe going into the next game with an extra goal, as you see Wayne Valley there, not trying to just play around with the puck. Shot from the blue line, hits the top glass, but if one of these Wayne Hills players maybe goes into the next game with a goal, an added goal, you don't know what could happen in the next game. They could have a big confidence boost and possibly put up 2 goals in the next game.
Yeah, yeah, that's a definite possibility.
Josh Weinstein sticking his stick out there to save it. The backhand shot saved by Josh Weinstein. That looked like a slow one.
Looks like they're making a switch on the Valley side.
Nick Kolodenko does seem to look like he would be the captain of this team if he wasn't the goalie. You see him calling in the line changes.
He's definitely a major leader on the Valley side.
I like to add that Nick Kolodenko is only a junior, so it's going to be nice to see what he can do next year.
Yeah, and Kyle Blazer's now in the penalty box.
We don't know what his call was for. We might get that for you. But Wayne Hills definitely, one thing they didn't need was to play a man down right now. I see moves around some defenders. The shot on goal, Nick Kolodenko with the save. We had Tom Vaccaro, number 19, trying to make something happen late for Wayne Hills.
It's tough to break away because there's so many quick Valley defenders who just cut through the middle and just, it's painful to watch.
Yeah. With this game now closing down to 4 minutes. If Wayne Hills doesn't score a goal, I want to say in these next 15 seconds, you might be able to call this a game.
I don't know. Anything can happen.
I've seen some crazy things happen in sports. Some last-minute goals, some last-second shots to win it. But I've never seen a 3-goal comeback in a hockey game with under 4 minutes to play.
Neither have I, unfortunately.
Might see one tonight, but you might not. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see.
This Valley team looks very good. They're one thing that they overpower Hills in a major way is their passing. They're a very solid passing team, and I think that has to do with their major communication skills.
I really don't think I've seen Wayne Hills. You know, it could be that we're far away from him. It could not be, but I don't really think I've seen any leadership, any talking in this game so far.
Yeah, I agree.
Wayne Valley seems to be just killing clock right now, just passing it around and around and around. And the shot on goal, wide right. Another shot on goal.
Now the brick wall is just gaining saves.
Yeah, you know.
I'm assuming they're gonna pull the goalie soon, just maybe for a last second
Just to pull
desperation
him.
thing.
We'll look at the stat at the shot percentages again. Wayne Valley is now more than tripled Wayne Hill's shots on goal. A glove save by Nate Coladanko made that one look effortless. So yeah, now we're back to Wayne Hills and Wayne Valley. Wayne Valley having 3 times as many shots as Wayne Hills, but you can't win a game with 3 times less shots as the other team.
Yeah, and you can't win a game with 13 shots. Honestly, it's too hard.
We saw early in the game Wayne Hills was 2 for 4 with shots on goal, and now they're 2 for 13. That's still a pretty good ratio, but it's really not what they were looking for this game. They were looking for maybe 3 goals, and they were looking to pull out a W. I saw them all coming intense, excited. As you see, Matt Weinstein hit it down. Josh Weinstein hit it down with his glove. Troy Zafino looks like he's going to try to make something happen, but Wayne Valley, number 26, Rob Saloom, having none of it. See Kevin Ellis, the assistant captain, trying to get it into the Wayne Valley territory.
We're nearing the 2-minute mark, and the score is 5-2 Wayne Valley.
Save, Josh Weinstein.
That's the 41st save he's made. Shot on goal. He has 36 saves today. He might have another 40 save game. Unfortunately, he let in 5 goals, so it's not as significant.
Shots on goal really is a lot of the defense's fault. You know, goals could be the goalie's fault, could be the defense's fault, but you know that shots on goal are usually the defense's fault because they're letting those shots in, they're letting the Valley players get an open enough shot where they feel confident to shoot it.
Yeah, definitely. I think one thing that we don't realize about hockey is it's a lot about formations, and I think Hills needs to do something to help their defense, like with a new formation. I saw the triangle formation in the second period, and that seemed to work. But now I'm not sure what's going to happen because there's just so much pressure.
I really think what Wayne Hills has to do, they have to sit down in the locker room, watch the Mighty Ducks, and write down the flying V.
Yeah.
Saw how effective that was. You know, it's a movie, but who knows? It could work, it could not. I would expect it to work.
They should watch Miracle. I was watching that a couple nights ago. That's a great hockey movie. Coach Herb Brooks, he didn't look for the best players. He looked for the right players. And that's kind of what this Wayne Hills team is like.
You see that a lot of their players have a lot of intensity and drive to win rather than being the biggest players that you could have picked.
Yeah, and we're nearing the 45-second mark left in this game.
I hate to say it's over, but I really think this one's over.
Yeah, so maybe Hills will put pressure on them, maybe score a goal, maybe ended it on a pretty close game instead of a sort of blowout.
In hockey, you know, a blowout is a 3-goal game, while in football, a blowout is a 20-point game or a 30-point game.
Yeah.
Just different scoring, different difficulties at scoring points.
And Brick Wall with another save, man. He has 39 on the day. Oh, a little pressure putting on. Troy Zafino. Oh, what a move.
Oh, that is another making himself look pretty toward the end of this game. Wayne Hills is not going down without a fight. We're going to see if Josh Weinstein possibly can get to the 40 save mark in this game.
But I don't think that's a major concern of his. I mean, I think he's gonna his major stat tonight was the 5. And that was the 5 goals he's given up. And I don't think he'll really care about how many saves he's given up.
Definitely, if you're going to make 40 saves, you can't give up 5 goals.
Well, I mean, you can, but it's not. It doesn't help the stat book.
The only way you can give up 5 goals in a 40 save game is if your team scores 6.
Oh, yeah, to get a win, yeah. Sorry, I misunderstood you.
Big hit by John Stessel.
And then this Valley team scores another goal with 2 seconds left. I don't think this defense was that into the game. Unfortunately, they were a little lackadaisical.
2.4 seconds left. We see the Wayne Hills defenders taking the bench. We see Matt Fantow coming in for the last 2 seconds of this game. We look like we're going to have a face-off right now. And that'll be our game. From the ice fall, we see Wayne Valley 6, Wayne Hills 2. Bobby, thoughts on this game? What did Wayne Hills do wrong?
You know what? Like we said, their communication wasn't that good. They couldn't get the puck out of their zone. They struggled. But this Valley team had a very good game, and they're a very talented team.
I'm gonna definitely talk to some of these Hills players and see what went wrong. I'm definitely gonna ask them how their practice is gonna go this week. I definitely think they'll be defensive based and they let up 6 goals. So from the ice fall, I'm Nick Appaluccio here alongside Bobby Gross. This has been a Wayne Hills TV production, and we'll see you guys for the next game.